Of course. He's trying to test this. Oh my god. Oh god. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Bee12Bunny and today we are going to do another Sims 4 speed build. We are tackling Lady LuSsh's micro home shell build challenge. Now, as you can see, I've already got the whole outdoors done and the roofing and all of that, and I'm sorry about that, I just don't have any footage of it. It might be for the best though, because it took me forever and I was really trying to up my landscaping game for this challenge, especially since this home is so tiny. I wanted, you know, a lot of nice outdoor space for these Sims to hang out in. Now, the rules for this, and of course I will link the challenge below, and I'll see if I can link to the actual gallery page if I can possibly do that, but I'll definitely link to Lady LuSsh's tweet, and yeah, so you can join in too. And I mean, it was a lot of fun, but it was very, very frustrating to work in such a tiny space, and especially you know, the rules stipulated that it had to be, of course, a functioning home with, you know, a bathroom, a kitchen, you know, full kitchen, and 2 beds. Well, she didn't say 2 beds. She stipulated that 2 Sims had to sleep there. So I guess if they were a couple or best friends or something like that, I think maybe parents and kids maybe can share a bed too. I'm not quite sure. I think it depends on relationship levels, but I went with 2 single beds because my idea for this was to have a couple of Sims who maybe just got out of university and were going in together on this like renting this tiny home because they could get it for a deal, and maybe they were dorm mates already, so they were used to kind of sharing really close quarters, and at least one of them is really into gardening, because that was kind of my theme, was this gardening theme, especially for the outdoors, because I wanted a lot of green outdoors. I wanted a lot of nice outdoor space, and I really wanted to maximize the space we have here on the inside. So thank goodness for tiny living and that 3-in-1 TV there. And yes, this is play tested. Just well, as you can see in the beginning for the teaser, as I was play testing, I almost burned the whole thing down. So, you know, that was fun. After all of this work, I just can't believe that happened. But here I am trying to, you know, decorate it probably a little bit more than I usually do. Even though it's such a tiny home, I am worried I might have cluttered it up a little bit too much because it is so small, but I did want it to feel lived in and you know, have little personal items for these Sims that are going to be living there. And I put that mirror in the entranceway because I thought maybe it might feel like the space is bigger because it's such a tiny little entranceway. Oh my gosh, the shape of this, especially that little cutout there where I put the bathroom. Oh, I just could have cried. I really wanted to change. I really wanted that tile right there, that cutout tile. I wanted it so bad, and I wanted to take away a tile somewhere else. But, you know, you can't do that. It's a shell challenge. You can't do that. So I just worked with it. Now, in the rules, it does say a full bathroom, you know, toilet, sink, and then it does say shower/bath, and I'm hoping that means shower or bath, because I just used that university shower to deal with the space, because you can actually like kind of walk through that shower to get to the toilet here, and how this bathroom space is designed, which thank goodness. I mean, I just don't know what I would have done. And now, I mean, I probably could have rethought my layout, but I was kind of married to this idea of a lot of windows in this house. Because it's so small, I wanted a lot of big windows, so a lot of natural light would come in, so it wouldn't feel, you know, so tiny while you were inside of it for the Sims living here. So I guess, not sure if I have anything else to say here, other than, you know, Lady LuSsh, what are you doing to me? No, I'm kidding. It was really a lot of fun to build this, and to, well, I didn't actually have to build you know, the building itself. It was really fun to, you know, decorate this, furnish it, pick out the wallpapers and the flooring and all of that. And I guess it's got, I mean, it's kind of got a modern vibe, but also a little bit homemade too. I don't know if homemade is the right word. I was kind of going for nature inspired, modern, but also eco, I guess. I do, you know, kind of use a lot of eco items since that's the new pack, and I'm, you know, I haven't really been able to play around with a lot of the different eco items. I use a lot of the, you know, fabricated items. I got them out of Bug because I really like the look of, especially outside. You know, I've got the fabricated trellises and the fabricated outdoor sofa and such as that. Yes, I do fill up this bedroom quite a bit. I just figured they need storage, and in such a tiny home you're going to need storage. So I do put some cabinets on the wall. I put some of those, like the clothing closet hanging doodads. Oh my gosh, what are words? What are words, you guys? I don't know. Oh my god, I struggled with this part so long. Just trying to get both this like makeup tray and the perfumes to sit on top of this. I don't know why I didn't cut more of this out. And even, well, no, I did cut some of it out actually, because I went back and tried to fix it a little bit because the perfume was still clipping the top of the dresser. So I did go back after I was filming and fix that a little bit more. But yeah, these things, the little closet things with the clothes hanging off of them. I mean, the person that has this bed is going to have clothes hanging over them, but I figure they really, really need the space. I mean, they can't possibly fit their entire wardrobe in that tiny dresser, right? So, you know, we had to do something. And I was able to fit the desk in, especially using the tiny home desk. And I did test this, of course, both beds, so you cannot, let me restate that, you can get to both beds, and no problem at all, so you can get around that desk, no problem. And here, because I had decided to do all of these windows, but this is a bedroom, you know, I wanted the kind of illusion of privacy, or like, just a way, like, hey, you could have some privacy here. So I used that one curtain from Dine Out to sort of mimic a slide open closed curtain type of thing, and then I use those curtains from Island Living that are a little bit more gauzy as well over the other windows, just to give it where they could have some privacy. You could imagine that they had some privacy. I mean, it is facing out in the backyard, and that in this particular lot, there's this beautiful beach and the water back there, and I mean, I definitely wanted them to have that view. So here I am lighting up the outside so you can kind of get a glimpse of some of the stuff I've done out here. I do, those 3 plants that are planted up front there are avocado trees, and I do grow them up. So in the finished lot, they are full grown avocado trees. I don't know, I just thought that was really neat. And I really liked using these lights, especially in, as you saw before, I was putting them in the fence posts. And I miss, was it Sims 2 or Sims 3, or maybe both, where you could put lights, like prop them up on top of fence posts, like automatically. So I really I really was happy that I found a way to kind of mimic that and do that, because I really like that look. So here, yeah, we're gonna go through, we're gonna look at the outside here. I would do a little bit of a tour. That pond is a pool, but it's kind of completely surrounded by rocks, so I don't know if you really want your Sims to swim in it. They might get stuck in there, I'm not sure. But like I said, I wanted a really nice outdoor area to relax and also to garden. I figure the 2 Sims that live here are just really, really, really into gardening, and I love those 2 bikes. I love those bikes from Eco Lifestyle, so I had to include a couple of those. So we're going inside into our little tiny entranceway here, looking out the window, and we're gonna go directly to the bathroom since that's right here. It is kind of a tight squeeze, but everything is functional, everything works, and I really love that Jungle Adventure tile for bathrooms, especially when you're using the university shower and you can use the taller tile for the shower portion. I don't know, I really like doing that. And here is our main kind of living area, where You can eat and watch TV and listen to the radio and get your books. And I love, in a second it's going to turn around and we can look outside. I like the view. I put those eco-living vine art in front of the window, so there would be kind of some privacy here because it's big windows, but it's facing the front, it's facing the street, so you know, kind of have a little bit of privacy there. And then we're gonna go into the bedroom here, and we can watch our Sim that was testing this for me to play on the computer. But I don't know, I'm really happy with how this turned out. It was definitely a challenge, you guys, trying to fit in everything that was required and make it cute, and you know, some place that I would like to play in, and I do think I accomplished that. The only thing that I wish I could have done is put a back door in leading directly out to that patio, but it just wasn't possible with the way, with the windows and the layout that I had chosen. It just wasn't possible. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to me if you haven't already for more updates, and I hope you guys are having such a wonderful day. And again, if you want to do this challenge, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. I will link to all the info in the description. And thank you so much, Lady Lush, for the shell challenge. I had a lot of fun. Alright, you guys, I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye! I'm testing my house and it caught on fire.
It's gonna be one of those days.